Racers with the opposing party.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you think it's fair if you're in a race, if you're in a race with somebody, person in front of you throw a banana peel in front of your car and totally sidetrack you? Do you think that's fair? Okay. No, I asked that question because that's exactly what the liberals are doing. Conservatives in this country. Did you say that was unprompted? No, I'm making an analogy. It's a metaphor. I'd expect you to at least respect what I'm trying to say. No. Because think about it. Literally every step of the way in Trump's first term, you had, like, metaphorically, they were throwing banana peels. Well, just think about it.
How do you...
I mean, everything that he did in his first term was get stepped and kind of, stomped on after he lost the 2020 election. Well, no, I don't think so. I honestly, I think that RFK being the third party libertarian, he sides with Trump, I side with Trump.
Have you seen what's happening with the U.S. and it's how all our allies are now abandoning us and how the stock market is crashing
Okay, so you sound a little brainwashed because this is a short-term issue. I don't think the stock market, I don't think GDP going down is that bad when GDP goes up all the time. I think we're probably back to 2016 levels of GDP. And frankly, I don't think you're trusting his economic plan, and that's a very, very important thing to do. Realize he's a businessman. He knows what
You should say Trump is going to set taxes to very low and put more in investments in textile mills.
He's going to set taxes where?
He's going to set taxes to very low and build more textile mills to employ some peasants.
He's getting so quiet, bro.
Say that Trump's going to set taxes to very low and that he's going to build more textile mills to employ peasants.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what the last thing you said was. I started...
He's had to file for bankruptcy 7 times in his business career.
And he's still a businessman. That makes him resilient. That's kind of like how you want a strong guy to... You want him to be in your corner. And I think that Trump has a plan. He's going to cut taxes for everybody. He's going to make the tax rates really low. And he's going to start prioritizing things like textile. And here's the thing, I don't necessarily disagree with the idea that kids should be in making textiles and sort of like low skill positions at a young discipline.
We should be focusing on getting an education and bettering their lives.
These are practical skills, though. Like learning how to make a washcloth is practical. Have you been clipping any of this?
Yeah, I clipped like most of that.
I've been recording like halfway through.
My favorite part was, I think I should be allowed to drive like a gun underneath. Oh my gosh. Are you still there? I think he got moved. Or he
That's
probably
right.
left.
No, he's on our
He's
team.
on
He's
yours.
He's up to you. He's on your team. Yeah, tell him that Trump is gonna switch from private healthcare to like public healthcare, and it's gonna boost like the standard of living by at least 2.5 points.
The other thing that you didn't really consider is that Trump is going to switch from a privatized healthcare system to a public. It's going to do stuff that like the what do I call it? It's going to make slightly
Standard of living by like 2.5
standard
points.
of living.
I wouldn't say that a public healthcare system would do that. However,
I get up stuff watching your stream.
I have to be 100% honest.
Why don't you think so?
He has shown no sign. He kept saying on day one, I'm gonna fix all the problems. I'm gonna make the price of eggs go down. On his first
They love the price of eggs, man.
30 days of his presidency, the price of eggs
He didn't fix everything on day
Well,
one.
you got to think, right? It took Hitler 9 months before he turned around the. And I'm not saying that to compare the two. I think that it's unreasonable to expect him to fix it in a day.
By the way, Hitler didn't fix the German economy. He just kicked women out of the workforce and then.
Oh, okay. Well, so now we're just denying history. You don't have to agree with the guy, but that's blatantly false.
Hitler did not fix the economy.
He literally did. That's one things that he accomplished. The one thing that he accomplished before the war was he turned around the economic down.
I want you to answer a question. Are you right now siding with Hitler?
I just told you I don't agree with the guy, but you can't deny the fact that he fixed total depression in his country. I guess people just fanatically supported the guy for no reason.
Don't say he put like a hypnosis.
Yeah,
Rate.
but they wouldn't rally behind a guy that didn't get the job done. And I mean, honestly, that's just like ridiculous to say that they were desperate, so they just chose this guy for no reason.
He offered a solution by saying that the Jews were the prop, everything, and everyone believed them because Germany was so fucked over by other countries after World War I.
Let me ask you a question. Were you there?
Win any argument with this one simple trick.
I would say, and here's the difference, right? Here's the difference between us and Germany. It's not like the Jews or whatever, okay? And not that I agree. I would say the issue now is like Elon, okay? I mean, it's kind of the same in that way because we're talking about like he is fighting against like a meat, which is issues Hitler had, but I don't think that's 100% comparable.
All right. So
No, not before he was Chancellor of Germany.
hold on. All right. I have a legitimate question. Do you guys think Hitler just activated like auto balance?
I think that's a good question. I mean, it is a silly way of putting it, but that's a good question.
All right. Now here's a real question. What class would Hitler play? And don't say medic because I don't think that's true.
That's definitely not true.
What's crazy is that a lot of the SS, they had a kill bind when.
I can't believe they forced 6 million Jews to kill bind.
They made 6 dudes shoot dope advanced jump apps.
Advanced jump maps, but they're at the bottom.
I
of
literally
the
told you like
jump
300
maps.
times that I'm not sympathizing.
Not you, but you keep talking about how much, you keep talking about how Hitler fixed the German economy.
That's literally true. That's not me sympathizing.
Tell him that like Hitler breathed there. You're like sympathizing with Hitler now.
If I stated that Hitler drank water in his life, be me sympathizing with him. Okay.
A filthy water drinker in this economy?
Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing that.
Look, I'm just saying, Hitler was a vegan. That's all you need to know, man.
You know, Hitler did create the world's first anti-smoking campaign. Maybe that makes him a good person.
I'm not saying. Okay, now that sounds like you're sympathizing with him.
Spice Girl.
And honestly, the comparison started just because a lot of liberals call Trump the orange tangerine tyrant and like Hitler and stuff.
Good tangerine. I'm gonna get another freaking tangerine.
So look, that's my point. It had nothing to do with the fact that I support the guy. I'm just, and in fact, I started the conversation for like more like a libertarian position.
Okay, so here's my question. Why are you using Hitler as a point of comparison? Do you think
Because you brought up the fact that Trump didn't fix the economy in one.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, one of his goals was to make eggs cheaper, and he proceeded to put a tariff on our, like, biggest person that was with Canada.
Okay, if you legitimately think we trade with Canada more than China or in
I mean,
for eggs, we have to subsidize the dairy industry because it's so cheap.
we subsidize every single agricultural industry.
Because as it turns out, we're actually really good at making them. That's crazy.
No, it's actually because when you have people who vote, and then they grow the crops, and then they don't ship the crops, people kind of fucking don't like that.
Did you just say that people voting is the reason egg prices is too high?
That's a good inflation.
Because I don't, maybe I didn't hear you right, but it sounded like you said.
I think it just sounded like you had a straight.
One more time, I couldn't understand you. There's like a microwave going in the background.
You know, I guess by that logic, if I put a ballot in the ballot box for Hitler, I guess 6 million bank is gonna collapse. Interesting. If I put a paper in a box that just said Hitler on it, I guess I'm just the problem. No.
I think the problem. No, you go ahead. If you want to talk, you go ahead.
So what's the cause of the driver? What's the topic right now?
Putting
All I said earlier was that I don't like identity, and this spiraled into me somehow being an.
you were the one who brought up Hitler? Why are you...
Stop talking about that guy.
I brought him up one time, and you just made a huge deal out of it.
There's gotta be a better... you gotta do that.
Well, first of all, no. This is the thing. This kind of proves to me that you have like a third grade of like understanding about economics and politics. It just proves to me that you weren't a part of the.
Ask him what CPI means.
No. Okay. So first of all, I think you can learn from history, no matter where it is. Okay, no matter what time, no matter where it happened. So that's step one. And secondly, I don't think it's right to censor my speech because I'm talking about something comfortable. And secondly, I was very transparent about my position, which I don't support Hitler. That's obvious. And then you try to paint me as a Nazi just. So I'm gonna guess you're a liberal.
so dude. I'm gonna go look up some stuff about Hitler apparently fixing the German economy.
It's literally history 101. They taught grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If Hitler didn't fix the economy, how did he invade multiple countries? Checkmate, liberal.
Here's my question, right? If Hitler didn't fix the economy, how did he suddenly invade every country?
Because it was a much larger economy than most of the surrounding people, including Poland, which was devastated by years of German colonization.
Okay, so you're telling me that he had a better economy in Europe and then just magically won for no reason?
Yeah. Do you not realize, like, the entirety of Europe was fucked for, like, 100 years because of World War I?
For 100 years, even though it happened like 30.
From World War tried 100 years in the debt. I don't think you realize how costly the debt was. England's still paying the fucking War of Roses debt to this day, by the way.
And you know what? That makes me wonder why they were so angry.
You think Trump and I like how he just avoided the question, by the way, and answered?
What was the question? Could you repeat? There's still a microwave going on in your... Are you cooking something?
Yeah, I'm cooking you.
You're... What? One more time?
Buying boom sound effect at the end.
Can somebody else repeat what he said? You guys understood him. I can't barely...
Look, all I'm saying is it doesn't make sense if, if Hitler liked peanuts, right? If Hitler liked peanuts, and a couple hundred years later, in a completely different country, I go to Five Guys and get peanuts for free, and I start eating peanuts, suddenly I'm the bad guy? So suddenly I just hate Jews. Peanuts equates to eating Jews. Okay, got it. That doesn't make any sense. I think you're just stupid.
You're stupid, and you can't debate Uzid on.
Here's the thing. My thing, I don't even know what Five Guys has to do with this, but it's obvious to me that you guys can't debate because you tried to like roast me, I guess. All you did was tried to like resort to ad hominem. You guys all ganged up on me, so you made yourselves the... That reminds me of somebody.
So does that mean that democracy is inherently authoritarianism because
No, you guys sound more like a social...
Well, is he claiming that we live in a democracy because we live in a fucking republic?
And first of all, what's interesting about the democracy comment is constitutional republic. It's not a democracy. It has democratic elements.
technically we don't have any? Technically, it's not a true. You know what? I'll give you this.
And he stumbled over himself 3 times.
True democracy, because a true democracy would require every single citizen showing up for every single law being passed.
Well, even
It would require every single citizen to be there. That would be
wait, hold on.
unrealistic.
I just noticed something. You're...
What you can have is a representative democracy, which is where you elect representatives of your area or your district to then vote on the decisions for you. Therefore, you are represented.
Yeah, but our government is still a But the structure of our government is still a constitutional republic.
And that makes it not a democracy?
Yeah, because it's a constitutional republic.
Because there's a constitution.
It's in the name Constitutional Republic.
Ray thinks he's Ben Shapiro.
Our country is also a capitalist. Does that mean that it can't...
It's a capitalist.
Well, if our economic system is capitalist, that doesn't change the fact that our government a constitutional republic, but
Tell them that, like,
democracy be a
cardiologists
different
don't work
government.
like it's Hearts of Iron, bro.
I don't think that that's true.
Well, I guess you don't think the sky is blue either.
It's not always. Sometimes it's green.
You know, I noticed something, by the way. You're a soldier. Why are you wearing that cosmetic?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, why is your hat black? Like iconography.
That
of
looks
Hitler.
kind of like a German SS hat.
You need to take that off. My great grandmother was Jewish, and she got put in the freezer and shattered pushed over. Can you take that off? I find that very offensive.
And he's silent. He goes silent,
And
folks.
he goes silent. Look, all I'm saying is Hitler had a dog. Might have play fetch with.
You have to fix the
and-
conversation to say, but enough about that. Let's get back. Let's back to talks about.
Yeah, enough about that. Let's get back to my point. All right. So Hitler had a dog, right? Hitler very. I got a question for you. Genuine question.
Go outside, have crits. Oh my god, bro.
Can you let the man speak? He's got something to say.
Yeah, I got conniptions on my mind. Soul. All right. So Hitler had a dog, right? He definitely play with his.
Wait, whoa. Second bottom of red. What's his profile picture?
That's Hitler Pikachu. After everything, it all comes full circle.
You guys said
know
Hitler
what?
so much it summoned him.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say this, right? You were asking me why I brought up Hitler. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that when I was at the scoreboard, more points than you, by the way, I saw that red team has a guy with Hitler profile pic. Take a look. Open
If
up
you
the
press-
leaderboard.
All right. Let's get into. All right, let's shift the conversation. TF2 tutorial. Press and hold the tab key, and if you have it enabled, you should be able to hover over someone's name. If you look at if you look on their team, and look at the person who is almost last on the leaderboard, who just died, by the way, you'll see the reason as to why Hitler came into this conversation at all.
Is there really no other economist in the world that you could have used other than Hitler?
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know if you would even know any other. And frankly, Hitler wasn't an economist. He was an artist.
Yeah.
He's a traditional oil painter.
So if we think about it like from that perspective, I mean, what other economists do you know? Who do you want me to bring up?
All right, I got a serious question. If Hitler, think he'd paint pictures.
Hitler would fuck me for a chocolate bar.
I don't think he would, because I don't think he's gay and disgusting. You are. Sorry.
That's weird, man. How can you say that about me? I'm heartbroken. Would you fuck me for a chocolate bar?
I don't think
well-
prostitution's a good idea. You know who else had that idea? That was the thing when Hitler was in the First World War. A lot of said that he was a Jewish man because he would deride his other fellow soldiers for being French prostitutes.
Love me some French prostitutes.
And on top of that, when he was like, I don't know, in the stomach with hammers, blood.
Have you ever crazy cone
Try to get more tangerines. I already ate 3. Will I die if I eat a fourth
maybe.
tangerine?
All right, I have a legitimate question. Hypothetically, Hitler ate 3 tangerines, and he wanted to go grab a fourth. You think that fourth one would kill him? This will be the serious question. Okay, serious question. I need serious answers.
That doesn't sound very serious.
Look, man, just flip the bit. Flip the bit.
We were having a nice conversation. We were trying to have a nice conversation until somebody decided to start antagonizing.
Calling
It was
you a
nice.
douchebag?
It was,
Involved at all, actually.
it was
I think
pretty
you-
polite for a while. What does that have to? What is
How
me
is it not
bringing a
polite?
historical figure impolite?
Or
Oh, all right.
Well,
That's
look, Jack,
not. That
you're
doesn't.
gonna
I
start
didn't voice
crying.
support for that.
Will pointed out that he also sent more than just views, so let's not
Yeah.
downplay his.
Here's one
position.
thing. First of all, he didn't just kill Jews. He also killed the disabled, gay, black. So I think that's kind of minimizing their voices. Number one. Number two, I wanted to bring up the fact that me just saying his name is not a constant. Oh, I actually support him. I didn't. So I don't think that's impolite to just say somebody's.
Is you saying
Because
Trump
there
means that you
are
support
more
Trump?
people that have the name Hitler than just this guy. Of course, you know who I'm talking. That's just to prove my point.
You were saying about how Hitler fixed the German economy. You were absolutely voicing at least economic support for him.
I don't voice support because if he had to that, I'm just saying that it took him time to do it. I don't think you can turn the economy around in a single day.
If I die of
Yeah.
starvation
a guy
in
makes
5
one
minutes,
astute observation about Hitler, and I guess he supports him.
Specifically, but I brought that point up because so many
if I was gonna die of starvation in 5 minutes and Hitler hands me a banana,
economy in a single day, and then he did all
I don't know where to go with this. Never mind.
like, yeah, he's gonna do that. And then he didn't.
Look.
Then their story changed. All of a sudden it became, oh, you have to be patient. Which, obviously, for an economy, yeah, you do have to be patient. But the economy was getting better.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm getting kind of impatient with you going on about this bullet point. Like, can you just phrase it in like MLA format? Facts.
He needs to do Cornell notes. Look, I don't care if you. The original topic was that Trump didn't the economy in a single. And I just takes and he starts at it, man.
The problem is that the story changed from he's gonna fix it in a single day to, oh, it actually takes time. And yes, it does take time, but why? But the goalposts are already being moved.
And that's no different with the liberals.
Or just tell him no one actually expected it to be fixed in one day. He's just being ambitious.
And here's the other thing: whenever people went to go vote for him, they didn't expect it to happen in a single day. That was. Well, I don't think people like co-sign that.
I like how we're all getting back on TF2. This dude is a lord. I need to be like fully awake for a couple hours. God damn it.
And another thing also, the reason I even brought him up to begin with is talking about economic short period of time, and that was a very historic turnaround.
To be fair, yeah, that was a very strong turnaround, but it was done because how they did it was because they implemented extremely.
Get on the point. Get on the point. Shut up. Get on the point. Shut up. Time.
Drastic times call for drastic measures, bro.
And here's the other thing. Well, two things. You weren't agreeing with me at the forefront of the conversation. You were saying that A, and B. One might even say that drastic times call for drastic.
Nice, guys.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I mean,
just
how many
imagine
times
he's-
does he have to ask it before you answer?
Yeah, just answer the question. Would he grab another tangerine? Say Hitler. I was eating tangerines. He's eaten 3 already. You think he'd be in a good enough mood to eat 4?
Can I ask for some context? Can I ask questions?
No.
The tangerine does not relate to Trump in any way.
I mean, personally, I like tangerines as much as the next guy, but you know, I think three's like enough.
You think?
Well, Hitler
okay,
liked
so
tangerines too, so now you're a Hitler apologist.
here's my question. No, here's my question. If you think 3 is enough, then why wasn't Poland? Why wasn't France enough?
I don't know. He asking you this.
Because the tangerines actually relate to countries and you're
You're
Get up.
fascist.